Top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a review on Full Crystal. I've done this review before, but at least I have one person interested in to see how I do my ratio. Travis is another fellow tradesman. He's another mod mastermind, that guy too. I got a lot of helpful stuff. He's the one that helped me with my water-fed device with the switch and everything. I've gained a lot of knowledge from some areas that I wouldn't have gone down unless he's steered me in that right direction. But Travis uses it on screens. And as Travis stated, you really can't let that stuff sit on there. Even the directions tell you with the windows, don't let it sit on there. You know, a few seconds is good enough, but don't let it dry. All right? Because it could leave a film depending on how strong your solution is, and you're just making more work for yourself. But if you use it like him and I tell you, you should be fine. Some of you may get the wrong idea as to why I'm on YouTube. I don't care about none of that fame and glory stuff. I've been in the spotlight. For those who don't know, I've been on TV. You know, I've been on TV quite a few shows. Not quite a few, but just a couple of shows. And I mean, you know, it's no big deal. I was on a couple dance shows. One House Street, and the other one was not Dancing on Air. Shoot. I don't even remember the show's name, but it doesn't even matter anymore. But the show didn't last long, but both of them didn't last long. It went off the air, I think, back in 87, 89, I don't know. It's been a while. Or maybe it was, 87, 91, somewhere around there. But I just want to say that my channel might be a little unconventional as well as my cleaning, but I don't feed into none of that. See, sometimes in this business, on YouTube, some people are doing it for other reasons. I'm not doing it to make money, because I came to the conclusion that I'm not going to come outside and wear a mask just so I could be a YouTube sensation. You know, I'm not going to just make videos just because, you know, people expect a certain thing from me. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. But see, I'm doing it to help people. All of what I show you is to help people. Some of you may think I make these videos to promote Wagtail. No, I don't promote Wagtail. Wagtail doesn't pay me. Wagtail doesn't support me like that, or my channel. You know, they like what I'm doing, but, you know, it's not about all that. It's about helping people. And when you keep that mindset, you'd be surprised how fame and glory comes later on. But that's not my mindset. You know, yeah, sure, everybody wants to be a part of something, you know, and make money. But we have our own source of income. We make our own money cleaning windows. If that's not enough for some of you guys, either you got a big ass family or you're just a pig in life and you're just greedy and you like money. Everything's about money with you guys, you know, and that's not what I'm about. I don't want for nothing. I have everything I need. Of course, we can always use more. We're only human. But when you start stepping outside your character and letting that materialistic things and money start to dictate your life, this is where you start to go off track. You feel me? You see, I practice random acts of kindness. I just bought this lady's coffee and 2 bananas. Some of you who say, oh, so what? Big deal. That's just the kind of mindset I'm talking about. You see, those people right there got a greedy mind, whether they want to believe it or not. They're selfish. They're selfish. They're pigs. I know some pigs that's probably better behaving than them. They're hogs, so I just wanted to say what I show you is not because I have an agenda. There is no agenda with me. I give it to you plain, cut, and dry. If that's not enough, I'm sorry then. There's some people that think it is. But let me get through this traffic and I'll see you when we get there. What you want to do is you want to get hot water. The hotter the better, because you want to dissolve these crystals. Now I gotta tell you, if you pour that in there dry without any water and you add water on top of it, you want to have clumps. You don't want to do that because you'll never get those clumps to dissolve, and your solution will be either weak or too strong in some areas. Especially if you're using pump spray, you definitely don't want chunks in there. So you really gotta shake it vigorously. Get the water in there first. We have a half gallon here. We have 64 ounces. You can use any bottle. I'm just using an empty ammonia bottle. That's not hot enough. They have two separate hot water tanks, I imagine, because the water is hotter back here. So we have our solution mixture filled. Well, not solution, but the water. Now, when you fill it up, you want to either fill it up to here or fill it up to here. Reason is because you want to leave some room for this. You don't want to spill it while you're pouring it because these crystals will float at the top and it could spill up over before it starts to marinate with the water. But it's probably best you pour a little at a time, maybe a quarter or a half. Swish it around, add another quarter bag, swish it around, because it's a lot easier to mix it and dissolve the crystals that way. And then once you get the whole bag in there, put the top on and just shake it all about and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, so let's get cracking. Yeah, I know you've seen me here plenty of times before. It's a weekly account. Remember I told you the bag and something looks different? This is why. They changed the way it looked. It's clear now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if the formula changed or what, but we're going to find out today. It used to be blue, like an aqua blue. But now it's clear. And I guess it's all as well as long as the product still performs the same. It's kind of interesting to find this out. I'm curious as to see how this works as different from the blue stuff. I'll let y'all know if it's the same as far as glide is concerned. This has glide. I mean, it's slick. Shake it all about, do the hokey pokey, all that jazz. When you fill your gallon jug up, I filled it up too much, so I gotta dump just a smidgen out. If you don't know what a smidgen is, look it up in the dictionary. So I'm gonna take a smidgen down. I'm gonna pour. Well, since I'm doing greasy restaurants and stuff, I may use a little bit more than less. So I might end up using about a half a cup. All right. So the ammonia, I'm probably going to use a quarter to a half a cup. I usually use a 50-50 mixture of ammonia and 50-50 the other half full crystal. And then today I'm using, because I don't have any distilled water, I'm using tap water. So, all right, let's get it on and cracking. So I don't have my measuring cup. I don't know where it is. Because like I said, I haven't used full crystal in 6 months because I just wasn't ordering it. I just didn't get around to it. Just been kind of settling for my other solution. But I gotta tell you, I've been missing it, man. And I'm gonna probably be smiling again. That's all I got to say. That with that Wagtail pad, the one pass, I'm gonna be smiling again. So I'm just gonna eye this up. This is what I used to do anyway. I was just getting my measuring cup out for y'all, so y'all would know. But I'll probably do another one if y'all don't understand. All right, so that's about a half a cup, what I poured in there. Then you get your bottle of ammonia, and you pour that in there. You don't want to have it all the way filled to the top. That of what I showed you is about that much space you want to have, because you want to mix that around too. You want to turn the bottle upside down, shake it all about, and do the hokey pokey with that too. That's to ensure that you get proper mixture, and you should be good. This bottle right here, see, those who are using a bucket, y'all would go through this like white on rice. I'm going through a pump sprayer. So this goes a long way with this, because you don't use a lot of your materials that way. So this right here would last me, I think I can get about, you see where it went down. So you figure it was right here, and that was one gallon, right? So we got about maybe, hold on one second. We got about maybe, that's 1 gallon, that's 2 gallons, that's 3 gallons, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 to 13 gallons you can get out of one package. So that's pretty good for me. That will last me a month. That whole supply will last me about 4 months. Believe it or don't believe it, I'm only telling you what I know. And that goes a long way. That's why I only bought 4. I won't be giving that stuff out like I was before, because enough people know about it now, or they should. they went and got their own. So let's try the mixture out and see how it froths up on the glass, or maybe I need to add a little bit more. You use your best decision depending on the severity of the filth as to you want to add a little bit more, a little bit less. Based on what you saw me pour, you could use an educated guess on how to get it done. But if you want proper mixtures like a scientist down to a T, then I'll just get my measuring cup the next time I mix that. And I'll just upload a very short video. Maybe like a minute or two long. But, all right, I gotta go clean some windows.